You too. Your boy tapping in live once again for a quick second. You dig, you dig, you dig. For a quick ass second. Been on clean mode. Just been trying to clean my house and shit. And but everybody tap in, hit that like button, tap in. Maybe we get into a conversation depending on who tap in and put in here. Yo, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Hit that like button, tap in. Maybe we get into some conversations. There's some shit I've seen. Like I said, how I'm pretty much gonna run my lives is things I see on bigger platforms. I probably will start touching base on them on this platform, and plus maybe get into some music. If you check out my short videos, right on my shorts, I drop a lot of old school, new school music that you probably haven't heard in a while. I mean, long as it's inside YouTube like archive, I will be posting it on my platform, and it's basically just for you to put music on your playlist that you haven't heard in a while. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be doing that on my platform. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Just trying out YouTube again. Haven't been really live on this page. Trying to just in this house by myself. Trying to deal with this Florida stuff. How you doing out, Kathy? Just here, trying to figure out stuff. I've been trying to go live on YouTube, but I don't get a lot of traction on this page like I used to because I haven't been live on this page in a while. Mostly been doing old shorts. So if you ever check out my old any of my short videos on here, I've been dropping a lot of old school. I did Marvin Gaye, Temptations, Michael Jackson. A lot of music that people haven't heard in a while. I've been trying to drop in my short videos with the album cover, the year the song came out. Um, yeah, I got some other things I'm going to be doing when it comes to my short videos. That's going to be music based on a lot of old artists. You know what I mean? From the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Oh, it's on this page right here. It's on the page that you're watching me from, but it's just under my shorts. It's under my short videos. Um, so if you just scroll down, you end up seeing like shorts with a background with Marvin Gaye. So I did Marvin Gaye. I did Luther Vandross. So like a platform like this. Yes, if you start to see like a lot of my videos with a background like this, a lot of you might start seeing my lives like that too. But a lot of my short videos, I have like this is Marvin Gaye. I did like do the grapevine. I put that up. But especially me just playing songs that's connected to YouTube that people didn't know that's connected to YouTube. I'm just replaying these songs. So I did Luther Vandross. A couple of songs I did. Michael Jackson. Just songs that people haven't heard in a while. But it's on this platform. Yep, yep, yep. So a lot of I'm trying to reach like a older audience too, people that's some of the songs maybe you haven't heard in a while, maybe songs you grew up with in high school, middle school, and stuff like that. But I'm also doing rap too, so I am doing '90s rap, early 2000s. Just any genre of music. I actually want to get into more jazz, if whatever that I can get on YouTube that's not copywritten. I want to put on my short videos. I'm just trying to build up a music audience on here a little bit more. Just something to do to buy time while I start figuring out stuff down here. But it's just something to do. I just been bored, and I was doing it back when I was working at the college for a little bit. I was doing it, and I kind of fell off from YouTube for a while. Just dealing with a lot of personal stuff. Hey, BX Queen, how you doing, Queen? How have you been? Good to see you. I'm just been talking about what I've been doing lately, and yeah, happy Sunday to you, blessings to you, Queen. Yeah, I'm just talking about what I've been doing on YouTube basically, and how I'm changing the platform up, and how I'm sticking to the niche of the platform. Oh, I'm good, BX Queen. I'm good. I'm good. Just trying to build an audience in here. I'm more trying to build Hey, Mr. Rhonda Williams, how you doing, Queen? I'm more trying to build like a fan base of music lovers. So if you check out any of my short videos, I just told my aunt, I just did Marvin Gaye. So if you check out my short videos, you'll see Marvin Gaye do the Grapevine. This music that's already on YouTube that I'm putting the year it came out. I think the song came out like 1968, something like that. But it's actually, I didn't even know that this ain't he ain't the first one that did this song because the people that wrote the song wrote it I think for the miracles, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually gonna be doing stuff like that on my shorts too, where I'm gonna be getting into depth about who wrote the songs for these people, and because I think on short videos they give you about 3 minutes. So I might start doing like 3 minute slide videos on some of my shorts though. But yeah, anybody love music, I will be checking it out. Love baby, how you doing? Yeah, so anybody that love music, definitely check out my short videos. A lot of old school music, new school music, music you probably haven't heard from. My whole purpose is for you to listen to it on my platform and put it on your playlist. Like, oh, I haven't heard this in a while. I haven't heard this Stevie Wonder song in a while. I got Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson. Like I said, I got rap on there too, R&B. A lot of old school R&B. So yeah, definitely check out my short videos. But how's everybody doing? How's the chat doing? It's good to see everybody on here. Haven't had a little audience in a while on here. I've been trying to go live here and there, but like YouTube and I don't know, shadow banning the page or something like that. Traffic ain't picking up on the platform, but yeah, I've been here, y'all, trying to get stuff back in motion with YouTube a little bit. But I'm mostly just doing it to have fun. I'm mostly just doing it to have fun. That's all. You know what I mean? And people that love music out there, definitely check it out. Other than that, like when I'm live, it ain't too much going on. There's a lot of shit going on. I've been hearing something about Tyler Perry. This is like one of his accusers again. Like everybody's getting accused of something, but I just came across this shit on Ticket TV. I guess he gonna be going live about something that's going on with Tyler Perry getting accused by sexual assault by another man. It's just a lot of shit going on with the industry. But some of the shit I will be tracking too on my live videos when they come to things that juicy shit that's going on. But yeah, Tyler Perry's getting accused by this guy right here. I don't know what is the hell his name is right now, but he getting accused of sexual assault. I feel like everybody's chasing a bag. Everybody's trying to get paid off these celebrities, and I seen some shit with I don't know if it's Ti and his son and Tiny. I seen some shit too about them. Somebody trying to accuse them of sexual assault. Anybody that got money, everybody's coming. They did this shit to Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson. Everybody that got money, you're going to get accused of something. Kobe Bryant. I mean, it happens to every celebrity. I mean? Like, look what happened to Diddy. I mean? It's all about money. That's all. I don't believe nothing. This guy just wants money. That's it. That's a fact. Everything's about money. Cause like that say like you an ex co-worker of him. It's so easy for you to put two and two together. Like, well, I was his maid, or I helped him write this. I did this. I cleaned his house. That's all these people is people that was ex employees that's bitter about stuff or met him at an event, you know what I mean, and wanted to do business, and you feel me? They wanted to do business or maybe be in one of his movies and it didn't work out. So now, oh well, I didn't get picked for this role, or he didn't ever his agents never called me back. So now I'm gonna press charges on him. That's basically what this is. A lot of people that's bitter, that's trying to get their careers off the road, that just can't. You feel me? And now they want, well, I'm gonna press charges now. They did that shit to Tupac too. Tupac it happened to Tupac when he got accused of raping the chick and all that shit. It happens to a lot of celebrities. Happened to there's so many people, like even from probably like the 60s, 70s, 80s, happens to every celebrity. You know what I mean? It's all about clout chasing. It's all about cloud chasing now. But yeah, but this is something that people talking about right now on Ticket TV. They be talking about Tyler Perry and whoever this accuser is. I just the second dude that's coming forward with some BS. I'm not saying no, I'm not in nobody's business like Tyler Perry. I don't know what he do behind the closed doors. That's his business though. But I feel like everybody's chasing money. That's all that shit is. You know what I mean? People just chasing money. People just chasing money. Let me see. And why would Tyler Perry be trying to get with him anyway? Well, I don't know what. I don't know what Tyler Perry dates. You know what I mean? That's his life. What he do behind the scenes. That's him. But I feel like everybody's just chasing money. So even if you like that and that, yo, what it do, Big B? Yeah, it's been a long time, right? I'm just now starting to get back with YouTube. You know, I mean, I've been hiatus for a long time, but yeah, Big B, I've been changing the way I do my page now a little bit. You know, I'm back on my music thing now and more tracking what's going on in the industry a little bit. So the little how I run this page is a lot different than in the beginning. But if you check out my short videos, Low Keys, how you doing, Quincy? All my people popping back up. Yeah, I'm back on this page, y'all. I'm back on this page. But we like I said, I was talking about Tyler Perry. Like I said, everybody chasing money. This is the second accuser that's coming out. Talk about Tyler Perry did this, did this. I feel like this is nothing but like a actor that wanted to be in one of his movies and got denied. Now he want to sue him for sexual assault and all this extra BS. You feel what I'm saying? How you doing, though, Low Keys? Good to see you on here, Quinn. Yeah, I had to take a step back from YouTube for a little bit. What you say? Yeah, that's my out right there. Yeah, yeah. So it's a lot been going on YouTube. Yeah, it's a lot been going on in the industry, huh? What else has been going on? It's a lot been going on. That's the homie. That's the homie P for making the band. He mad as hell that that's the one that Diddy threatened. If anybody ever watched Making the Band from back in the day, Making the Band too. The DABAD, the band. You feel what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I mean? He mad as hell that Diddy didn't get booked for that RICO charge. He mad as hell. He was on all the dialogue talking his shit. Are you at work, low key? Okay, getting that money, getting that money. Yeah. So Freddie P right here. He one of the first ones, other than the people for making what's it, Daddy D Kane or one of them groups. He one of the first ones that really started to come out that Diddy threatened. This is like early 2000s, what 2003 and four. Him, Babs, Chopper, Dylon, and all of them. Yeah, I'm back, Auntie. I'm gonna be back a little bit. As long as I can build a little crowd in here a little bit, I'll be back. I got some stuff to talk about, but definitely on my shorts. Like I said, all my music lovers, old school, new school music, please go check out my short videos. You might find some songs on there to put on your playlist. Hit that like button for me. I definitely appreciate it. But a lot of my content gonna be on my shorts. I'm back on my short shit though. I do the live to see if I can build up a audience though, but yeah, but Freddie P is one of the ones that one of the first ones that been coming out, for a long time, and people thought he was crazy when he was like, did he ruined his life and did he did this and that? He was one of the first ones to come out before the Cassie case. You know what I mean? So that's Freddie P from a group that was signed under Bad Boy. There was also the MTV show Making a Band Part Two. And a lot of shit went on during that. And this is something that I watched in high school. This is one of my favorite shows. You know what I mean? And Freddie P mad as hell because he wants them like he wants Diddy head. This is and pause with that shit, but he one of the first ones before Cassie to come out and tell like how crooked Diddy is and how evil he is. Even though people been saying it for years, but he's the one that was like, yo, he ruined my fucking life. He did this, he did that. He said that he was gonna kill me. He said he's gonna like put my family homeless. It's a lot of shit that, I actually believe Fred, a lot. You dig what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck the audience went. But I believe Fred. A lot of people thought Fred was crazy because I remember watching some interviews, and this is way before Cassie shit came out with that interview with Diddy assaulting her. You know what I mean? Fred came out, people thought he was a crybaby, just call him this and that. He is bitter because the group didn't make it. Yeah, it's funny because it don't even sound like I ain't nobody even watching me. That's the funny how YouTube be playing with the algorithm. But it's all good though. I'm just talking, but this is kind of how I'm gonna be running my page, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a new shit though. Everybody at work getting that bread. Salute to everybody out there. Like I said, I'm just popping my face back into this YouTube shit little by little. Popping my face back into this YouTube shit little by little. But like I said, that's Freddie P. Anybody watch the Art of Dalu, you know what I mean? You check out some of his interviews. He just dropped a few little short videos that they put out. He mad at Kanye West, Boozy. He mad at a lot of them being fake and shit like that. And like I said, he talking about Cassie gonna have to move out the country now. Now that, and I said, did he? Diddy still gonna have to do some time. He ain't out. Like he his shit got denied. So he's still gonna have to do maybe a year, maybe 2 years. He's not getting out of jail right now. And actually, Big Gene is actually talking about that right now in his live, because he's one of the ones saying Diddy ain't going home. And my boy Sean G, the podcast with Soul, he was one of the best journalists that was tracking this whole case. You know what I mean? And I'm actually a moderator on his page where everybody goes sub to the podcast with Soul. You know what I mean? He was on Academics. Anybody follow Academics on here? That's a big YouTuber. Yeah, he been showcased on Academics page doing the whole journalist shit on this case. So let's see what happens with that. He also got some stuff in progress where he might be doing a segment with our Academics. So I mean, we see how that goes with Academics. Maybe I can, talk to Academics. Maybe get an interview with Academics too. You know how I do. I'm always building my little connections up on this YouTube shit little by little. But it's good to see my people popping up in here, though. You feel? Let me know how you felt about the Diddy case. Anybody, you know, I got tired of even hearing about the Diddy case. I'm just mostly just watching. I was watching my boy Sean G because I'm one of his mods. He was following the case. He was one of the people that was in the court during the whole trial. He was in the courtroom. So he's the only one I was kind of following during this case. But now I'm just watching it. That Gene Dill, Fred P, Chopper, Ness, a lot of people that work with Diddy. I'm just watching some of their interviews now and how they feel about, how the case went. A lot of them, which he got locked up and shit because he stole a lot of money from them and shit like that. You know what I mean? So, teach his own. Like Diddy's ass, he did, like I said, he didn't get booked for Rico, but he's definitely going down for some shit. Like, boom. Anybody know? I forgot how you say his name, 4X something, but he the one that got his hand blown off on 4th of July. I mean, anybody here follow fucking Adam 22 No Jumper. I guess he one of his co-hosts now or some shit like that. But he a gang member, whatever, from California. I think he 40 Crip, whatever. He said he ain't doing no time. You don't think so? Well, he already did like what, like about like a year in. So hopefully he got like time served and if anything, hopefully he get like probation and shit. They just let him out. Because they couldn't like that case was crooked anyway. They couldn't really find nothing on Diddy like that. You feel me? And the whole Cassie shit, the people was lying on the stand. It was a lot people couldn't get right. And a lot of people like the people that they hired, to have sex with Cassie and all this stuff, they was in on it. Like it wasn't nobody was forced. Nobody was forced to do none of that shit. Yeah, as long as he get time served. Like I said, I don't think Diddy there's no evidence that he drugged people. That everybody that was there was in on everything. So it's like he didn't force people to do anything. Even if you watch interviews of the people that was hired to do them weird acts and shit like that, the so called like the after party type shits. Nobody was forced to do anything. So it ain't no prostitution. It ain't none of that. Nobody was forced. They was all with it. They was paid. They was with it. You feel me? Like you just can't pay. You just can't pay people and fly people over to different states and shit like that. It's like I think prostitution type shit. I think that's the only thing they got him on. That and his reputation is messed up now. You know what I mean? He need to go back to using his name. He can't even use Diddy. Like they made a whole hashtag of saying no Diddy now. Like he can't. If I was him, I wouldn't use the name Diddy no more. He need to just go back to Puffy or like Sean Combs. If I was somebody that's used my real name now because just using Diddy, they made a whole hashtag of making fun of him. Like everything is no Diddy now, no Diddy. So don't even use that shit no more. In 5 to 10 years, he might be out or parole 3 years from now. I don't think he's doing 5 to 10 years. I don't think he's doing 5 to 10 years. I don't think he's doing 5 to 10 years. Hey Jess, how you doing, Queen? I think he already got like close to a year in. If anything, he'll do one more year if he does any more time. I think his sentences is what Sean G said is October the 3rd. I think. Like I said, like one of the like a pace that I'm a moderator on Sean G the podcast with Soul, and academics and all of them. They've been following this case heavy, so I kind of that's why I haven't been on YouTube because I've been dealing with that page a lot. So Lord Jess here. Listen, now they taking about giving him 20 years. I'm taking you. I don't think he getting that shit though. I don't think he getting no 20 years for what though? What they gonna give Diddy 20 years for? I don't know. I got this guy in the background right now. I'm gonna take him out. I'll talk about him in a little bit. That's the homie that blew his hand off on 4th of July. But why do you think they're gonna give him why do you think they're gonna give him that? I mean, see, this is I had another clip. It's hard to get the clips right with because his sons was acting stupid in the court. I can't even get that shit right. His sons was acting stupid in the courtroom, doing push ups, not while outside the court doing push ups and shit. I don't know if I even still got that pic. Some shit I deleted and shit. But fuck it. Yeah, his son, Sean Combs, or what the fuck his name is, Christian and shit. They outside doing push ups after he found that he ain't getting charged for Rico. They outside doing push ups, playing loud ass music and shit. I thought I had the clip. Here it is. Right, that's them right there doing push ups. That's Diddy's son, and I don't know who else, but they outside the court after after he got found out guilty. They outside doing push-ups, playing loud rap music, knowing that like the sheriff and shit gonna go back and tell the judge that his family outside acting crazy. You feel what I'm saying? They outside acting crazy outside the courtroom, like yeah, man, celebrating, like popping bottles. I don't know if they really popping bottles, but just in other words, it's like excited, popping bottles, doing push-ups, playing loud rap music and shit like that. Like, come on, man, Christian Combs, you corny, man. They might get from 5 years. He might be out on parole within 3 years. But why though? Why would they give him 5 years for what? The prostitution parts and shit like that? Man, I don't think they got enough cases on that. But we're gonna see though. Like it's October. I guess his sentence time is like October the 3rd, some shit like that. So we're gonna see. But people like him, like Sean G. Well, that's not Sean G. Sean G. My fault, y'all. I got a phone call. I can't. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Sometimes when I get a phone call, the shit be bugging. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I can't believe they still standing by him, even though that's his father. The funny shit is like for what Big Gene was saying that him and Christian been going having odds for a while, and something about if he was found guilty, it would have messed up their trust fund, something like that. He was saying. Okay, good, good, good. Glad y'all can hear me. Something about that. So I don't know. I don't know. Like don't forget that they mom passed away. You know what I mean? Kim Porter passed away. On some oddball type shit. And you think his kids don't feel some type of way about that shit? You feel what I'm saying? Like on some real stuff. Allegedly she was gonna write a book and then she passes away because she was gonna air Diddy shit out. She just dies. Mysteriously she just passes away. You feel what I'm saying? So, but Gene Dale been talking about this shit for about over 10 years. He been talking about this shit for a minute. He wrote like 3 books talking about bodyguard and shit, bodyguard celebrities and shit like that. And I know his cousin. His cousin is born. I've been wanting to get a interview with Gene Deal, but I might talk to him behind the scenes. Like I said, I know his cousin. His cousin from the same hood as me, from Elizabeth, New Jersey. From me born. I'm a mod on his page, BTBTV. Y'all probably seen it before. BTBTV. That's his cousin. Born. You feel what I'm saying? So I might even try to holler at him. It's funny how everybody's connected somehow. You feel me? But I might try to holler at Gene Deal too. You're not that hard to find. But like I was saying, we don't know. But a lot of these people, a lot of people might be bitter. Like shit didn't work out with Diddy, so a lot of people bitter. Like they saying that Gene Deal was bitter because he got fired. And he's saying he didn't get fired from Bad Boy. He left Bad Boy because there was just too much shady shit going on behind the scenes. Fred P might be bitter because making the band and shit didn't work out. So it's a lot of people that's bitter. But Diddy did do a lot of fucked up shit to people. You know what I'm saying? He might do some fucked up shit to his kids. Like from what Gene Deal is saying, him and his sons ain't all that cool. Like they might say, they just portray that shit. That's their father and shit like that, though. But I think they might be looking at it too, like shit. If he would have got locked up, they money might have got fucked up. They trust fund and all that shit might have got fucked up. Tell you, judge the judge. You know what I mean? So we gonna see what happens. Like I said, October is when he gonna get sentenced. So let's see if he get any time served. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know. I just know like what like Sean G was saying. He the only one I know personally that I could call on the phone that was in the courtroom. You know what I mean? Like follow the podcast with Soul because he gonna be doing a whole lot of shit with other cases though. But everybody follow the podcast with Soul. I've been kind of promoting that page a lot, other than my own page. So the podcast with Soul, Sean G, the podcast with Soul. I mean, dope. Everybody go sub to that platform over there. Let them know that Jersey Rich sent y'all. You know what I'm saying? If they let Diddy out, they're going to have to let R. Kelly out too. Yeah, R. Kelly going through it. Then R. Kelly just get poisoned or something like that. R. Kelly case is like it's different too because like people knew R. Kelly was messing with young minors and shit like that for years, and they say nothing about it. I feel like it takes that one person to say something to fuck everything up. But like, on some real shit, everybody's parents that so called like got him locked up, they was in up on it. They knew their kids, they let their kids be at his house, spend nights, spend weekends at his house, spend months at his house. Like, come on now. And most of these kids have fathers. Like, what father gonna let their teenage daughter sleep at a grown man's house? Like, come on now, be serious, man. That shit's stupid, man. Let's be for real. R. Kelly ain't that shit for bullshit too. Like I said, everything is about money. They just like I was talking about Tyler Perry. Everything's about money. These kids' careers didn't go well, and he stopped giving. I guess he stopped giving the parents money that they wanted to get him locked up. Yeah, you're right, love baby. It's all about money. They wanted to get him locked up. It's all about money. That's all it is. They knew R. Kelly was fucking with youngsters. Like, yeah, they knew he was fucking with minors. He was messing with Aaliyah. There's stories about him sleeping with Aaliyah and all that stuff. And then people catching him sleeping with Aaliyah on tour buses, and she wasn't 18 yet. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, man. People was questioning that shit when Aaliyah was like 16 years old. People was questioning that stuff, and people was asking them. I remember seeing interviews about that. People was asking them how close they were. He's that he was trying to play it off like that. That's like his little sister and shit like that. Like, get out of here, bro. Bullshit. Come on now, man. Get out of here, Kelly. We already knew that shit though. But to like I said, people parents knew what was happening. They ain't nobody, especially a grown man, gonna let their daughters go out and spend the night at a grown man's house. Let's be serious about that situation with R. Kelly. Let's be serious about this shit with R. Kelly. You feel me? Like, and they should let R. Kelly out. To be honest, you know, what I mean, I don't think he should be around like mindless and shit like that though. But yeah, let R. Kelly out. They say he did something to Bieber, but he hasn't in court for that. You talk about Diddy? Say he did something to Justin Bieber. Hey, Justin Bieber gonna have to like take a stand or something and come forth with that shit. Say he did some shit to Usher too. You know what I mean? If you want to be technical, just say he did some shit to Usher too back in the day. Yeah, Justin Bieber got some health issues going on. Like I said, that celebrity shit fuck you up after a while. Being a celebrity ain't all that cracked out what it is. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you more stressed once you get a lot of money. Yeah, that's what I said. Usher too. And Usher said it in an interview that if Diddy had a boot camp where he sent his kids to, that he said hell no, he would never send his kids to no boot camp that was run by Diddy. You know what I mean? So that should say something right there. Yeah, but that's big Gene Deal right there in that little corner right there. That's doing push-ups. That's his sons or one of his sons doing push-ups right after the trial. They outside the courtroom blasting loud music, doing motherfucking push-ups, and that's Gene Deal on the Art Dalu podcast, as y'all can see right here. Just reacting to it. He like, man, fuck out of here. That's a clown. He called him Clown Combs. He called nigga Clown Combs, called King Combs as Clown Combs and shit. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, we back on YouTube, so that's kind of how I'm gonna be running my YouTube channel now. You're probably gonna see like a little backdrop in the background, me reacting to certain things. Other than like getting copywritten and playing like a whole video in the background and shit like that, I probably just gonna have like a picture up of certain things I'm talking about. That's about it. Enough for the Diddy case though, because we're gonna see what happens on the October. I think October 3rd, sometime October. Everybody clowning this homie right here, 4X something that got his hand, he blew his hand up on 4th of July. And everybody said, Calmer is a bitch because right before, and this is a bad, shot. I couldn't get his whole face, picture fucked up. But yeah, y'all get where I'm going with it. You know, he was actually, before he blew his hand up, I don't know if anybody seen the videos, he was talking hella shit about, I think he had like CB4, he had some shit, right? He was talking shit about blowing, like, taking like the fireworks and throwing it at somebody, blowing somebody up. And then a couple hours later, he blew his fucking whole hand off and his friend's face off. I can't show clips like that on YouTube. You know what I mean? You get in trouble. Yeah, revenge. Revenge is a motherfucker. Yo, he blew his friend's face off. Like, I seen pictures, like his friend's face is like half off, and he lost like four fingers or something like that. Like shit crazy. And he got people in his own set. I think he's 40 Crip. He got people in his own set like clowning him. Like, that's fucked up though. People in your, like, supposed to be your brothers, like talking shit and clowning you. Now people talk about they want to shoot the fade because you only got one hand now. That's fucked up though. People clowning it's fucked up. But like Karma's a bitch, you know what I mean? Like him just talk about he's gonna take them and blow people up. They end up losing his hand. That's some crazy ass shit right there. He end up losing his hand a couple hours later. Talk about he was gonna blow people up. They end up losing his motherfucking hand. That shit crazy, huh? Karma's a bitch. End up blowing his motherfucking hand off to talk about he was gonna blow other people up. Talk about, yeah, man, I should blow this shit, throw this at somebody, and then a couple hours later get his shit blown off. Shit crazy, huh? For a lot of people been clowning him, man. A lot of people been clowning him, which is fucked up. But I seen a lot of this reaction videos. Milk, I seen Nina Boy. A lot of people been Nina Boy was clowning him, but a lot of people been talking about him. Adam 22. I mean, it's a lot of shit. Yeah, his whole hand blown off. Like, I seen pictures of it, like messed up. I heard that his hands was like on the ground and shit like that. Like shit crazy. Like, just call him as a bitch. That shit crazy. Yep. Said whole hand was off. They say his whole hand was off. Yep. Now it's just the crazy shit that people talk about. They want to shoot the fade now with him because he got one hand. And then he was just on. If you go back to some of his, I forgot how to say his name, four something, four X, some shit like that. I forgot even how you say his whole damn name. Excuse me. You know what I mean? But he was just on no jumper threatening to shoot somebody, saying, "If I kill you, I'll do this, I'll do that." He was just saying that on no jumper, like not that long ago. And now people say, I forgot the person's name who was threatened. They're like, yo, homie he put a jinx on him. So that's the first thing people going to. Oh, he put a jinx on him because he was threatening him on live basically. He was threatening him. Breezy, you need to start going live again. Yeah, yeah, Big B, you don't go live no more. Me and you both. A lot of people was saying that for a while. Like, yo, what happened to Big B? What happened to Jersey Rich? I haven't been live, and I start to pop back on here. Mine was really, like I said, I've been on my music thing again, trying to like poke, like I said, just go check out my short videos. You see what I'm talking about. Check out my short videos, hit that like button, support the short videos. But the live shit, my live still don't really be popping like that. But the way I'm changing my lives, it's gonna be more like this now. So I'm kind of changing the way I'm doing the page. I left YouTube for a while. It's been probably months I left YouTube, and I'm just now getting back into the groove of YouTube a little bit. And it's just something to do. It's just to keep my mind off shit, basically. That's all I'm doing. Kind of miss seeing people's face and shit. Yeah, Big B, you ever think you'll go live again? Because I was wondering what happened to you too. I was going to text you one day, during the whole basketball shit. My Knicks did get at your team though, but then we ended up getting taken out too. So I wasn't too sure if you wasn't off the internet because of that shit. Tatum got fucked up and shit. Yeah, man, basketball season got fucked up. I'm mad. I'm still mad with my Knicks though. It's all good though. We tried. Hey, at least how you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah, like I said, I'm back on YouTube. I randomly I go live though, but a lot of my content's gonna be on my short videos. Um, but like most of if I do go live, a lot of my shit would be like this, me just talking about certain little subjects that I might see on some bigger channels. Just one, what do you say? Nah, I feel you with that. Yeah, it's been a lot of shit going on, but be personal shit. YouTube comes second, to real life situations. Like I said, I got a lot of shit going on too. The reason why I was off YouTube for a while, just a lot of personal shit too. But like, even I'm still going to do a lot of personal shit too right now. It's just like I've been bored, so I've been going back to doing my shorts. So I actually lost mad subscribers. I probably lost like 50 subscribers, and then I started doing shorts, and I gained them all back just doing shorts. You know what I mean? Just going back into my music thing and being bored and posting up albums. Like I said, I did Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson. Just look at my short videos. I probably got some songs in there you haven't heard in a while, and you can put them shits in your playlist. Like, oh shit, I heard this shit on Jersey Rich. It's our short video. So definitely hit that like button too and leave a comment. I definitely appreciate it. But that's where you're gonna get a lot of my content from. It's gonna be on my shorts. So if you know, so if you fuck with music, old school music, Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, um, yeah, man, Stevie Wonder. I did a lot of R&B, old school rap too, just a lot of shit. You know what I mean? New school, old school. I'm just wherever that YouTube will let me play without getting copyrighted, whatever's in the YouTube archived, and I will be posting up albums the year it came out. I'm gonna start doing like 3 minute videos soon. You know, just maybe like a little quick biography, maybe about different artists or different songs, what year they came out. This is what the person is doing at this time. So I got a little ideas of how I'm going to be doing stuff now, and I'm doing it because I'm just bored, and it's more my niche of this page, music. You know, what I mean, I was like a rapper on this page, but I haven't wrote any music in years though. But I still love music, so you know, I'm just sticking to the niche of this page really, and and a little bit of my live videos will be maybe about some new music coming out and little shit that's going on in the industry. That's basically how my lives are going to be on this page now. Um, Breezy just trying to show the chat. You know, you say he's not listening to Jersey. Hey man, I'm just on here just yapping, y'all. I want to talk about homie behind me, but I ain't talking about him no more. I don't know if I got anything else to talk about right now. Probably don't. Let me see what this man. Just let it down on my real. Yeah, man. Wherever you go live, Big B, you already know I'm gonna pop up in there. I still got you on. I still got the notifications onto your page. I'm just trying to build my shit up too. Like I said, my page should be a lot bigger than this. I still got over 1,800 people on this page, and you know it's hard to really build, a real good audience on here. So long as I got a real good audience, I try to do. I wish this past would do glad I couldn't. Oh, thank you, Auntie. I love you. Yeah, that's my aunt right there, y'all. Yeah, definitely check out my short videos. So a lot of my content's gonna be on my short videos. You know, as long as I can see you guys on here, um, I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, I don't gotta have a whole lot of people on my chat. Like I said, YouTube still be playing with my watch time, so that's why I just been doing my short videos. I don't really give a fuck about. I don't really care about being monetized and none of that shit no more. I just do this shit for fun. Yeah, 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 that's my aunt. Yeah, Cats. Yeah, Cats V. That's my real aunt. Yeah, sometimes my family pop up here. Sometimes my dad might watch me. My mom watches me sometimes. You know what I mean? I think my mom getting her phone fixed or something. Sometimes my sister, one of my sisters might watch me. You know what I mean? Some of my like brothers and shit might watch me. You know what I mean? So no, I did take wrenches away to start over. No disrespect to anyone. Nah, that's cool. But whenever you go live, Big B, you know what I mean? We had to have a good conversation. Yeah, everybody make sure y'all go sub to everybody. You feel me? Show some love to everybody's platform. There's a lot of people that I haven't seen on this page in a minute that I love to start seeing. Like I said, I just now start going live again. So a lot of people, it's funny because I start fucking with a lot of pages. I follow a whole lot of like food content now, travel content. So a lot of the pages that we normally like met each other at, I don't even be on them shits no more. Yeah, a lot of them pages that like y'all met me on, I ain't gonna say people's names, but I hardly ever be on those platforms no more. I've been on a whole different like different kind of platforms now where, I'm trying to like build some shit up too, like low key. That's why like the person that I promote for, I don't want to bring no dumbass people to his page. But everybody make sure because people on here I fuck with heavy, you know what I mean, every single one of y'all. So I won't mind y'all going to the podcast with Soul. You did, but he got a lot of big moves popping off on there with academics. You know what I mean? So I've been doing that shit over there. So we gonna get loose on Sean G's page too. Podcast with Soul. Yeah, but I just want to come on here for a quick second because I haven't seen people in a motherfucking minute. I've been live a few times. Everybody mad at hold on, I'm gonna show my face. A lot of people mad at Pat Poose and shit. She said this ass belongs to Pat Poose. Yes, I know really mom mad as hell, yeah. Rich, can you type his channel inside the chat? No, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that when I'm live. Everybody hating on Clarissa because they said she repping Papoose too hard and shit. Think she going too far? She repping Papoose too hard? Man, she just repping her man shit. I was reading some of the comments that came from this post right here. They talk about that this must be her first boyfriend and shit. I'm like, shit, she letting it be known. Like, I mean, that's Papoose ass. He said, don't take her side. Hey, yo. Man, she got it posted right there, man. This Papoose. You know what I mean? This all Papoose right there. I mean, but I think she's a good supporter though. It's a lot of shit I heard about Remy. You know what I mean? It's the way Remy Ma did things. You know what I mean? Like she was fucking with somebody that was like supposed to be like a business type partner and shook Papoose hand and all that shit and ended up smashing her and all that shit, but still was shaking Papoose hand and all that shit. That's why Papoose knocked him out. And all that shit is true. So that's the messed up part that Remy Ma did. It wasn't that the relationship fell apart because that shit happens. It was the fact that she brought the other dude around Papoose. You know what I mean? She brought the new dude around Papoose. You dig what I'm saying? And he shook his hand and all that shit. That's why Papoose said he fucked him up because it wasn't the fact that the relationship was over. It's the fact that you shook my hand and you was fucking my wife at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? So you were smashing my wife at the same time, but you were shaking my hand. So that's the disrespect part right there. That's Remy Ma messed up. If y'all fall apart and y'all go separate ways, that shit happens in every relationship. That happens sometimes. Y'all fall apart. Marriage didn't work, it didn't work. They tried. Say you been mean to low keys. Damn, how you been mean to low keys, Big B? You haven't been around. I'm just starting to come around. I'm just trying to get my face back inside this chat. Yeah, man. But I just want to come on here and just chop it up with my good people. He said they jump for you. Who else? Jess and them. I'm trying to figure out how he was mean to you, low keys. Big B hasn't been around unless you've been on different platforms. I forgot who Tierra's platform. I was on Tierra's platform and I popped in maybe like a week ago. She was telling me that somebody's still using my platform, still using my face like they me and shit. I'm like, bro, I haven't really been on anybody's platform. Like, I'm like, that's definitely not me popping inside your chat. Especially if you see Jersey Rich popping somebody's chat talking shit, you know it's not me. So somebody's still out there using my name and my platform and shit like that. Shit. Hopefully that was the real Big B. 'Cause I know somebody else took Big B's page too at one time and was acting like it was him. You know what I mean? Like I heard like two or three people say, "Hey, Jersey Rich, like somebody been using your platform. I know it ain't you." See, it wasn't Big B. That's why I was figuring. See, low key, she said that wasn't even him. Like I said, somebody took me and Big B's pages. So that's another reason why I kind of been laying low. Somebody took my page and Big B's page. We know who it is though, but somebody been playing with our pages and going to other people's chats acting like they us, and it ain't us. Like I said, if you see somebody talking shit as Big B, it ain't him. And if you see somebody talking shit in somebody's chat under my name, it's not me. You know what I mean? It's not the real Jersey Rich. It's not the real Big B. So I knew there was a misunderstanding with that. So that wasn't him. You said it was definitely him. I wasn't there, so I can't. I don't know. It's crazy. People just be doing too much stuff. Yeah, people do a lot of shit on this YouTube shit. It was at Kev's. OGK. Yep, I can't believe they still going on. Oh, they use your name too? Shit. So he said he did speak low keys. Maybe he just didn't see his comments back. Yeah, I haven't been like I said, I haven't been on people's platforms like that. I was moderating Sean G's page a lot. The podcast with Soul. I was on there a lot. So I was missing a lot of people's lives and shit. Said let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm just happy to have the people back up in here talking. Yeah, with my boy Taz, with my cuz Taz. I don't know if he watching. You watching cuz? I don't know if my cuz watching and shit. Tell him to join the chat. Say I want you to get marked out. Hey yo, let me see who else I got to talk about. Anybody on here? I don't got any more pictures or nothing else. Yeah, but definitely go check out my shorts and shit. I think that's all I had for right now. Young Noble, man, from the Outlaws. You feel me? Rest in peace to I did his last freestyle. I put his last freestyle on my page too. You know what I mean? Young Noble, rest in peace. You know, he passed away. They saying it was suicide. I don't know what happened with that though, but you know, definitely from Jersey. You know, he's a part of the Outlaws that was signed under Tupac and shit like that. You know, he passed away a few days ago, young 47. You know, just go and do it in life, I guess. You know what I mean? I watched some of his old interviews and kind of, like I said, you kind of can't tell what people, you don't know what people going through. So definitely check on your people, though, yo. But rest in peace to Young Noble from the Outlaws. You did? You know what I mean? I think his story goes he was born in Jersey but was raised in, no, I think he was born in California and raised in Jersey. Then he went back to California, you know, after being signed with the Outlaws and shit after a while, some shit like that. Yeah, a lot of young people passing away. It's sad. I know just personally, that's what's been going on. I know a lot of people that passed away within like last couple of months. So yeah, it's been a lot of shit going on. Just in my personal life, I know a lot of people that passed away. I just got somebody that just passed away that I know for a while that just passed away, and she was very young. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shit is crazy out here, y'all. Yeah, you never know what somebody's going through, but yeah, that's young Noble right here. He was signed under Tupac for a while. Grew up in Jersey, Montclair, New Jersey, to be exact. You did. He was on a couple big songs. Hail Mary. He was on a couple of big songs. You know what I mean? He did his thing. He was a real lyricist too. Because if you go back, if you go to my shorts, I got his last freestyle he posted up. I got that with the same picture in the background. I got his last freestyle he posted up. He killed it. I got like a good piece. I got like a good like minute of the freestyle up there. So definitely go check that shit out. But yeah, definitely rest in peace to Young Noble. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Young Noble, from the Outlaws. Yeah, but I just wanted to come on here and chop it up and let people know I'll be live again, and but I'm mostly gonna be like I said, doing my short videos. Definitely please check out my shorts. Let's get them shorts up there. You know what I mean? Get more likes and get them pushed out. You know what I mean? That's about it though. YouTube probably gonna just log off of this bitch. You know, make a few phone calls and shit. Haven't been live like this in a minute, so I definitely appreciate people. Hit that notification bell. Like I said, the way I'm doing lives here, I'm gonna be changing shit up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have some good conversations on here. And if I could start building up an audience again, maybe I'll fuck around and do StreamYard again. You know what I mean? Like whatever. I'm just here to just have conversations and chill and shit like that though. But we're gonna be getting shit popping on this platform a little bit. But definitely check out my short videos, old school music. I'm on like my Motown shit right now. I'm trying to find like a lot of old Motown artists and shit like that. And see like what I can post up without being copywritten. Yeah, blessed day to everybody. Blessed day. I appreciate every single one of you, Big B. Hopefully, I see you go live again and shit like that. You still got my number. Hit me up. You know what I mean? Wherever you got time, you know what I mean? I got the same number. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here for a quick second, touch base with everybody. This is the most people I had in the live in a minute. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that people starting to get notifications that I am live. I will be live again. I don't know when. Probably tomorrow sometime I'll be live again. Um, but I'm definitely gonna be posting up shorts. I'm definitely gonna be posting up a couple of shorts. Hit that like button for this video when you replay this video back. You said go out and go live. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to go live again. And my curls, you messing up. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to go live again sometime tomorrow. Shit, just doing shots. Word up, word up. Like I said, also go sub to the podcast with Soul. That's where you see me at a lot things. I'm one of his moderators, and I said there's a lot of big business shit that's going on with that page. So I don't even be on my real page. I'm gonna be back on this page though too, because I'm gonna see if I can get some interviews soon on this page again, like I did when I did Spider from Black Ink. I'm gonna see if I can start maybe reaching out to some big time people on this platform. So you never know. You know, I'm always trying to finesse and get people somehow. So let's see. Like I said, I'm rocking with the podcast with Soul, Sean G. Go sub to that page. I'm one of his moderators. And he got a lot of big shit going on with the with academics. Academics is a real big YouTuber with a lot of Hot 97, The Breakfast Club. A lot of people go off of his content. You know what I mean? And he's Sean G might be doing some. Well, Sean G been on his show a couple of times, but he might be doing something permanent with him. So that's in the works though. So let's see how that goes. And you dig what I'm saying? So if you don't see me on here, I'm probably on his platform moderating and shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody showing some love to the platform. Hope everybody have a blessed rest of your Sunday. I'm gonna catch everybody in the next video. We out. Check out my shorts. Check out my short videos after this video. Check out my short videos. I appreciate it, man.